All right. So as you guys can see from the title of the video, boxing is, as per usual, sleeping, nowhere to be found, and fucking the fans, while UFC is hard at work. Now, we can talk about MMA as a sport versus boxing, and a lot of people getting their feelings about that stuff. It's fine. It's totally fine. You can say boxing is a superior sport because of footwork or defense or technique. MMA is just crotch sniffing. I hate crotch sniffing too. But they're getting down to business. While boxing is up in the air, same excuses, same consequences, same issues over and over and over again. So I'm just going to show what the UFC has been up to in the time boxing has been sleeping. Trying to get my security preferences here. Shoot, can't share my. Can I share my screen? Okay, here. Should be up there. Okay. Yes, there it is. So just in the month of May, I'll show you right here. Just this month, they've put on 4 fight cards just last month, May. UFC 249, great card, by the way. Whatever. Even worse, but, to fight. And 176. Yeah, Tyrone Woodley got messed up. And they have UFC 250. So in the span of a month, less than a month, they have 5 fight cards. Well, if we see what boxing is doing, it's not even in the same area. We'll see the difference. We go to boxing scene here. This is what you get off boxing scene. Share this. Only scheduled event. And we don't even know if this is a go. Dubois versus Joe Joyce. A card everybody's been looking forward to. Any hardcore has been looking forward to. But look at this here. White complaining as per usual. There's got to be hundreds of articles of him talking about somebody else. We didn't even know Kovalev is still fighting. Hoping to fight in July and September. Who's this dude? I mean, here, look at Thurman. I'm more open to a rematch with Porter than he might believe. How are you open to? You just lost to Pacquiao, who's 45, 41, 42, who's past it. This is really bad. I saw this morning. This is horrible. Anthony Durrell is on his way out. But it's sad that he has to step up and take the fight instead. Or why doesn't Golden Boy put more money down for these guys? And why are you considering? Shouldn't something already be set in stone? Look what the UFC is doing. They're already down to business. They're already working. This will stink out the entire arena, probably the whole country of Poland. Horrible fight. What else we got here? Golovkin wants Canelo in the future. Was not 100% for Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko fight happened in October. This is June now, and you haven't fought since. Cruz deserved. Good for her. She fought a man. He's all over the place. He's more worried about how many pizzas he can get ordered to his house tonight than he is about White's mandatory shot or anything for that matter. Badu Jack switched trainers. Okay. But it won't change. You're still a nearly guy. Jonathan Banks. I don't really like that dude. I don't think he's that good. Andy Ruiz is going to conquer again. Don't sleep on him. I doubt it, seriously. Unless these guys decide to fight, agree to terms. Look, everything's planned or agreed. Not one set in stone date, except this one. Boxing is always going to be behind the 8 ball, behind the curve. They don't do themselves any favors, and they always destroy the fans. I'm going to whoop Marie-Eve Dicare's ass. Who is that? He's excited by the thought of Rigondeaux rematch. Rigondeaux is probably, what, 45? His real age, not his box rec age. And Donaire is, what, 40? Or 38, 39? I don't know. I guess. But you lost to him years ago. 8 years ago? 7 years ago? Something like that? I don't think I could get motivated to fight without a crowd. What? This is ridiculous. Keep reading this. It's hot as hell in this attic, man. I feel like I'm about to die. Oh my God. Let's see here. Chisora versus Usyk. I won't stop chucking leather. It hasn't even been made. They keep moving the date and moving the date and moving the date and delaying and pushing back and pushing back. Mediocre cards. They just ruin boxing, these dudes, man. And if you guys see my thumbnail, you see what I'm talking about. You have Eddie Hearn sleeping sideways and Dana White getting down to business. That's the one thing. If anybody's real and has a couple of brain cells, they should salute what the UFC is doing. Because they're worried about working hard and getting down to business. They're losing money. They don't have the gate, but they're doing it anyway. Okay, now you say they're not paying fighters. True. All that's true. They do a lot of bad stuff. But as far as putting the fights out and getting stuff done in a climate where people would like to sit down, that should be saluted. It's for our benefit. Their benefit, too. They get paid mostly. Nobody does anything but for free, but shoot. I want to see some fights, and they're the only guys watching fights or putting fights on. Why would anybody want to watch somebody or hear about people who aren't serious? I'm off boxing. They're not serious. Everything they do, everything they say is about, oh, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it the other day. We'll do it today, yesterday. Money. Let it marinate. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Tough. It's hot as fuck. What else have we got here? Second. Switch over to box, right?